God says, I will require your life for every beast that you kill. God says, I will require your life for every beast that you kill. But God created them for our pleasure as well, is to worship Him. So when we take the animal's life, we're taking away God's worship. We're coveting something that does not belong to us. There's many different things, many commandments. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not covet. All kinds of commandments are broken at that particular moment. Let's take a look though again. This is in Genesis 9. This is the one that a lot of people like to quote and say that Noah was commanded to be able to eat all the meat he wanted as long as the blood was all squeezed out. But that's not what God said.
The fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every bird of the heavens, upon everything that creeps on the ground, and all the fish of the sea. Into your hand they are delivered. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you.
It's in verse 4. Only you shall not eat flesh with its life, that is, its blood. See? Actually, that's translated pretty good. Only you shall not, but it doesn't say only. It actually says but. Achbasa benefesho demo lo tu chalel tu achel. My tongue's getting twisted. Ta'achel. See? You don't eat any flesh. The stressing of the fact of the blood and the soul. It's not life right there. The word is nefesh, benefesho. With his soul. See? Demo. He stresses the word demo, the blood, his blood. In other words, you don't kill and eat any flesh that has a soul. And that's what the animals have. They have a soul. So he specifies that. Because there are ramish, the creeping things, that do not have blood. So he specifies that. Now to make it even more sure, watch what he says in the following verse. Surely I will require your life's blood for every beast, I will require it. And for every man, from every man's brother, I will require the life of a man. Wait a minute. Think about what he just said. God says, I will require your life for every beast that you kill. God says, I will require your life for every beast that you kill. And then he says, and for every man. Did that mean we could eat the men then, as long as we got the blood drained out of them? Because basar, it's flesh. And if you want to take it the literally way, the way you're saying it, that, no, as long as we drain the blood out, we can eat it. That's not what God said. He says, don't eat the flesh. See, in other words, don't eat animals, period.
But you shall not eat flesh with its life, that is, its blood. And for your life blood I will require a reckoning. From every beast I will require it, and from man. From his fellow man I will require a reckoning for the life of man.
The thing is we don't have the ability to give our life for all the animals that we've taken already. Christ did come, though, to take our place. He came and he became. He spilled his own blood on this earth. It should be us. Those of you that have been reading the Eocene Gospel there, we actually have one of the old Humane Gospels when it was actually first put in print. And we are intending on putting this in print as well. If you'd like to get a copy of this on PDF, just email us at stephenbenoon@aol.com.
If anyone is preaching to you a gospel contrary to the one you received, let him be accursed.
So he says, I will be in the greater fish. We are greater than the created animals. So therefore, he's going to be in the greater fish. The greater fish is the two witnesses that are coming. Not the multiplying of fish, which he never did. That was added. Again, they broke the commandment of God, adding to the Word of God. Look at the United States. Look at Europe. What are the main laws that have been built, that the nations have built their own governments upon? It's not Levitical law, friends. It's the Ten Commandments. The United States nation is built upon the Ten Commandments. The whole European Union, all the nations are built upon the Ten Commandments. Saviors or deliverers shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau. As I mentioned to you, clearly the prophet of Obadiah is identifying Mount Zion as the mountain of Esau. Why? Because the Roman Catholic Church has come in here just like it was 2,000 years ago, and Israel was under Roman occupation. They have come in again. Again, we're under Roman occupation. They have turned Mount Zion into the Mount of Esau. With Pastor Paul Begley from the United States is a television channel, The Coming Apocalypse, as well as his YouTube channel, Paul Begley 34. Brother Begley, God bless you, my brother, and
Praise
thank
God.
you for being on here with us.
It's an honor.